America strongly suggests using rye whiskey instead of bourbon and stirring the cocktail rather than shaking it to prevent creating a displeasing foam on top.
You work hard for your money. At Davidson Bank, we believe your bank should work hard for your money too. That's why we specialize in turning ordinary, middle-class people like yourself into multi-quadrillionaires. Just listen.
I started off with a $300 savings account, and 2 years later, my net worth is approximately $8.2 gazillion.
We turned our life savings of $85 over to Davidson Bank, and believe it or not, we now have $16.9 billion.
I found $1.50 on the floor of the subway. I took it to Davidson's bank, and here I am, a multi-billionaire.
I made $48 quadrillion.
I made $200 billion.
Can you believe it? $1 bazillion.
I'm worth $8.5 billion.
39 gorgonzillion.
Let Davidson Bank help you achieve your goals. We guarantee you'll increase your net worth by $1 million in the first year, or you'll get half your money back. At Davidson Bank, you'll make money, and we're not just making that up.
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
So majorly, just no.
Okay, guys, let's get ready.
Player one, it seems you're missing a pseudopod. I'm calling you Mjorge. It's like George, but with fundamental differences.
Seriously?
10 seconds.
Best intentions.
Can I get a mule check?
6, 5.
Okay, fade to black.
3.
All last Tuesday, all the time.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and no jury in the world would convict me. Nobody wanted to play with you, huh? It's like grammar school all over again. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Sergeant Soggy cereal. It's soggy, it's mushy, it's breakfast.
Okay, what are we waiting for? Right off the top, Outcast the First Stone. What restaurant franchise should Andre 3000's partner from Outcast open? TI's TGI Fridays, Chili's, Big Boy's Big Boy, or IROC's IHOP? Outcast is Andre 3000 and Big Boy. I wonder if Big Boy'd be willing to wear those checkered Big Boy overalls. They're fly. Here's a good one. Order in the cave. Suppose Batman has reason to believe Alfred's been stealing from him. What would Alfred do if he responded to these accusations with the Alfred plea? Accept the charges without pleading guilty, claim that Batman is framing him, offer counter evidence that Robin did it, or own up to it. An Alfred plea is an admission that there is sufficient evidence to prove the defendant's guilt while the defendant maintains his innocence. Unfortunately, even the Alfred plea is no match for the prosecution's ingenious "the butler did it" strategy. Here's one for you. My little size doesn't matter pony. And hold on to your horses, 'cause it's this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's the name of a My Little Pony or a position from the Kamasutra. If it's a My Little Pony, press the square button. If it's a position from the Kamasutra, press your circle button. Get one right and you'll get 300, my little buckaroos. Get one wrong and you'll get spanked. Remember to keep an eye on the clock. You only get 30 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Starcatcher, Swan Sports, Paradise, Morning Glory, Victory, Lickety Split, Love's Noose. You know, they say a pony is a small horse, but in my experience, once you're on top of one, it's all the same. I I call this one Rosetta Stoned. So I bought a couple of CDs to learn Italian for my upcoming trip. Part of a tour, pretty excited, Tuscany, some wine tasting. Anyway, problem is, I can't even seem to open the box. This doesn't bode well. If what you learned from Rosetta Stone language software was what people learned from the original Rosetta Stone, which of these would you be able to do? Buy train tickets in Sanskrit, talk to the waiter in Hebrew, make hotel reservations in cuneiform, or check out museum hours in Egyptian hieroglyphs? Oh, you just Torah yourself a new one. Why didn't you pick this? The Rosetta Stone was a big rock that had several ancient languages on it, which helped folks decipher Egyptian hieroglyphs. Oh, forget it. I think I've already learned all the Italian I need to know for my Super Mario Brothers games.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Up next, fine, have it your way. So you remember the old Burger King slogan, it takes two hands to handle a Whopper? Why didn't they mention how many napkins it took? Anyway, how many bones does it take to handle a Whopper? 10, 54, 75, or 106? Watch the time! A human hand has 27 bones, and if you're handling that Whopper with both hands, you'll need all 54 bones. This question was actually a test to see if you have what it takes to work for Burger King. You're going to be assigned to the drive-thru. That'll bring an end to our first round. And you're in pretty good shape, for now. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And remember, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. It's time. This one's known as, the following movie is rated MC squared. Considering the mathematical term, which of these theaters is showing more movies than atoms in the universe? A megaplex, a nanoplex, a gigaplex, or a googleplex? A Google refers to a 1 followed by 100 zeros. A googleplex is 10 raised to the power of a Google, or more digits than there are atoms in our universe. The good news is the googleplex comes with stadium seating. The bad news? They're showing nothing but Ashton Kutcher movies.
Question 7!
And on its way, the Vatican has a Superdome too. According to the Catholic Church, how long would Drew Brees have to be dead before he could become a saint? 1 year, 5 years, 25 years, or 100 years? Hot, hot! Let me show you something. The good people at the Catholic Church tell me you gotta wait 5 years after someone dies before you can even consider them for sainthood. Personally, I have no problem with Drew Brees being considered for sainthood. I mean, really, what has Mother Teresa ever done for New Orleans?
Lord and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Let's try Save the Bows. According to the song, by the 12th day of Christmas, what will you have the most of? Geese a-laying, lords a-leaping, maids a-milking, or golden rings? Here's where the money is. In the song 12 Days of Christmas, you get 6 geese a-laying on the 6th day. And you get 6 more each day after that up till the 12th day when you'd have 42 geese. Watch your step. This wrong answer makes me think of my mother. And it makes me think of your brand new prize. Sergeant Soggy cereal. Do you really want to start your day with a hard, crunchy cereal that cuts the roof of your mouth to ribbons? No way! You want a soft, soggy cereal that goes down easy. Isn't that right, Sergeant Soggy?
You betcha, Cookie.
Sergeant Soggy cereal. Grab a spoonful of Soggy. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
Next up, if I can fly, why am I walking nude through my high school? So I had a tough night last night. I ate 3 bags of munchies, drank a box of wine, and passed out watching a movie. Then I remember having a really weird dream. It was a really stupid heist dream. I remember wanting to steal something from a museum, but my cat Poopsie was also trying to steal it. My other cat Mayonnaise was my sidekick, and she was pretending to be somebody else, but somebody else was herself. And that didn't make sense because she is herself. Then Bruce Willis showed up.
Yippee-ki-yay, everyone.
And in the end, Poopsie did this weird aerobic dance to steal the thing and avoids all these lasers. But it turned out that I had the thing from the museum all along. So I'm not really sure why I even had the dream in the first place. Anyway, what was that dumb heist movie I was watching? Was it Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, or the whole 9 yards? You talking about the one with Frank Sinatra or the remake? Want to see the answer? Of course, it was Ocean's 12. I remember now because the box had a big 12 on it. The dream is pretty fun, actually, except for the part when Elliot Gould started spooning with me. Ugh.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
This one's called, This Zoo Smells Like Politics. Which best describes a Newt Gingrich? A law-making invertebrate, an amphibious politician, a reptilian Republican, or a shelled senator? If the former Speaker of the House were actually a newt, he'd be an amphibian. If you veto a piece of his legislation, a new one grows back. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 4,000 if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose 4,000. And most importantly, remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Who are you having breakfast with? Reading all those cereal boxes may finally pay off. Have fun. There it is! Juice, toast, milk, and a perfect Jack attack. That's how you should start every day.
You don't know Jack!
That's a wrap. Donnie, what's happening?
Just give me the single if you want to proceed with continuation.
Immigration, gay marriage, the Bill of Rights. Is it just me, or is America falling apart? I'm Lindsay St. Simone, and if you vote for me, I promise to construct a 40-foot concrete wall around the entire nation. No one will get in or out. Under my regime, I guarantee that my oppressive foot soldier militia will strip all citizens equally of their every right. Isn't it about time we got America back on track? This November, vote Lindsay St. Simone for fascist dictator.
This message paid for by St. Simone Mini Golf and Go-Kart on Route 16.
What the was that? Find out tonight.
I'm so embarrassed, Barbara. I just don't know why this is happening to me.
Maybe it's time we considered getting a little help. What about a prescription drug?
Or maybe I should just put my in a splint.
Trouble chubbing up? Scared of pills? Now there's help from Professor Willie's Dingle Splints, the only $5.99 over-the-counter solution for erectile dysfunction.
Thank you so much, honey.
Don't thank me. Thank Professor Willie.
Professor Willie's Dingle Splints. Getting wood the old-fashioned way.
And now, greatest moments in driving history.
Oh man, I love this song. If only there were a way to let drivers around me know that I love this song. Ah, too bad you can't hear anything from outside these stupid rolled-up windows. Wait a minute. What if I... Hey man, speak on!
This has been another installment of Greatest Moments in Driving History.
Are you in the market for a new used van? When you think Vans Van Lot. Hello, I'm Vance, Van, and I sell the sweetest vans in the city. They've got 8-track players, water beds, airbrush murals, beaded curtains.
Hey Vance, what's that weird burning smell?
Never you mind that, kid. You'll understand when you're older. Hey, okay, my vans don't come with satellite radio and GPS and la-dee-da, but they do have character and carpeted walls. So, when you think vans, think Vance Van Lot. Conveniently located down by the old abandoned airport that's probably haunted. You know the one. And remember, if Vance Van Lots are rocking, be sure to stop in and buy a van. From me, Vance Van.
Oh, Janice, how do you keep your skin looking so youthful?
Well, I'll let you in on my secret if you promise to keep it under your hat. This is not my real face. It's a mask!
Forever Young Baby Disguise is perfect for those who long for those wrinkle-free days of youth. And it's so simple. Just a color photo of a baby's face blown up and printed on 100% recycled cardboard. Simply apply the mask with tape and voila! You have a baby face.
And here I thought you were just naturally youthful.
No! And it's so much cheaper than Sandery! Here, try one!
Wow! I can already tell that people are looking at me differently. Thanks to Forever Young Baby Disguise, I can hold my head up high.
I like your hoodie. Where'd you get it?
PacSun.
Oh, where's there a PacSun?
I don't know. My mom drove me.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
Next week on a new episode of Old People Exceeding